Okay, what's up, y'all? We're gonna get into this and we're gonna react and see what's up. Let's go.
All right, everybody sees me walking. I'm walking. Look, this plane
Whoa.
isn't moving. It's not moving.
You can hear it like a
But it
plane.
sounds like it's moving.
Okay, yeah. Remember, we do live in a simulation. I have my personal experience. I wish I would have had my phone at the time. I don't know why I didn't record it. I just thought it was normal. I mean, then I look at it. One day we're going to a meeting. It was me, my wife, my ex-wife, and the kids. We went to some. We're going somewhere, and there's a place that flies. They fly airplanes. They land them. And then when we're coming, we pass it. This plane was still. It was in the air. And I told her, I said, look, that plane's not supposed to do that. It's not supposed to do that. And she's like, no, no, it's moving. I told her it's not moving. So when we came back, we were not even like 10 minutes. We left. Then we came back and it was still there. It was still there. And I should have got my camera and it was like in the highway. The only way you got it, you had to get your thing real quick and get it. And I was like, what the hell? And it was like just straight like this. And it was an airplane. It didn't have one of those, not one of those things, but it had the advertisement thing, but it was an airplane. It was still like glitch. And I told her it's glitch and stuff, and she was even freaked out. And I told her the next day when it wasn't there no more. But I wish I would have recorded it and I would have had my proof. That was mine. So ever since I saw that, then I believe there's actually glitches because there's no way our plane can stay still that long. You know what I mean? If you're you maybe a UFO, but we don't got that technology, and I believe that actually is real.
Okay, so here I am out here in September, and as you can see, there's obviously a really very clear planet that is right north of the sun. And wow, I would love to say it was the moon, but since the moon happens to be right here on the opposite side, there's no way it is. And since we all have been taught in school that Mercury and Venus do not show up, oh, just look at that planet just beaming and shining right now. Somebody tell me what it is. Thank you.
What the fuck?
Yo, the sky is fucking blue!
Over here!
And then it turned off!
Here in September, and as you can see, there's obviously a really very clear planet that is right north of the sun. And wow, I would love to say it was the moon, but since the moon happens to be right here on the opposite.
Did they say that this planet been around? They said it comes every 10,000 years, and it's Natura or something. But it's Planet X. And some people say that the planet is actually still here and it's never left. But you know how they said it, like they say we haven't even been to the moon. It was all host. So I mean, we don't know if and it might be up there. They might be our neighbors up there, and I bet you that's true. A Planet X. I swear to God, it's Planet X. It's in the. There's actually in the Bible inscription in Bibles that are not Bibles that are not by Jesus that were back before AD and BC and all that and all that. And there's actually stuff that was written that the planet exists, y'all. Remember the planets, the pyramids, all that were all written. Stuff were written there, and they put it there as a book so they can let the people know in the future.
Side, there's no way it is.
That's the moon there.
And since we all have been taught in school that Mercury and Venus do not show up, oh, just look at that planet just beaming and shining right now. Somebody tell me what it is. Thank you.
What the fuck?
Yo, the sky is fucking blue!
Over here!
Whoa!
And then it turned off!
What the hell? Did someone messing with the power simulation?
I got that on camera. I got that on
Okay, so look, now I do spiritual stuff. I'm an indigent child. I was born deaf, but I put tubes. They put tubes in my ears, and I got operated 14 times. So I was like deaf, but then I let everything late. But I actually, we are indigent child. We're born late. But I actually have gifts. So I'm starting to. My grandma passed away and stuff, and I was had all these gifts and would see visions and stuff, and she would get scared and freak her out. But now I'm starting to learn this, and now I'm starting to meditate and this. Now I'm actually seeing a lot of stuff that it's so crazy that I can't explain. But like stuff like this, I actually can see, that one day that this world is gonna be dark for at least 7 days or 7 years, and people are gonna go crazy not knowing because there won't be no light. It's gonna be crazy, and this is why I picture like this right here. This could happen like a glitch. Imagine what could happen. It can probably mess up and the glitch in the system. It's like a computer, a simulator, like any game is the simulator. Any game is simulator, and so yeah, so it's any game simulator, and we're in a simulator. We're in a game, so it probably mess up, and it'll probably be like this. That is crazy. They actually caught that live on camera.
Feds just went down.
So what? Was it day? Was it daytime? What was that? Whoa!
I
What
think
the
this girl on
hell?
TikTok really found the glitch in the Matrix. If you stand in front of a fucking mirror, look at yourself, say, I am you, you are me, this is my body. Stare at yourself for a couple seconds. It gets weird as shit.
You think we live in a simulation? Well, you're right, and I have proof. I was driving near Area 51, and then something weird happened. Do you see that in the distance? Like, this is crazy. The map is literally loading as I'm driving. I guess Elon Musk was right. If you don't believe, now you should.
Anything we are seeing actually real?
And what was the highlight of the evening for you tonight?
Watch the girl in black behind her just disappear.
After her drama.
Oh shit!
Watch again slower.
How she just be like that? Damn, she's still saying that?
CGI or the Matrix? What is really going on with the celebrities in Hollywood?
What the hell? What is that, Mom? Ma, you see this?
No. Holy shit.
What
What
is-
the hell is that?
What is happening?
We live in a simulation.
Did not render yet. It has not rendered yet.
CGI or the Matrix?
What was it?
What is really going on with the celebrities in Hollywood?
What the hell? What is that, Mom?
What?
Ma, you see this?
No. Holy shit.
What
What
is-
the hell is that?
What is
We
happening?
live in a simulation.
Did not render yet. It has not rendered yet. Bruh, it looks fake.
Forbidden chocolate milk. What?
We live in a simulation. I'm about to prove it to you right now. Have you ever seen your neighbors bring groceries in the house? Don't the motherfuckers eat too? Like, I've even been at the same store with them shopping at and seen them get home and still didn't take no groceries in the house. I think I just cracked the fucking code.
You guys see that shadow? Where?
Yeah, I know that.
Where?
Spaceship. Well, I just
Where
saw
are
it.
the clouds?
It's invisible. It's like
Where
shadow, like
are the
black shadow.
clouds?
You can't see it through this camera. Something supposed to be on top, and you can't see it. It's invisible. These are
Hear
invisible
somebody say,
UFOs.
oh, I wonder if we're living in a simulation. We fucking are, bro.
Okay, a lot of people. I mean, I've been knowing that we've been living in simulation because when I was in a coma, it was an experience that I can't explain. I died, but I was dead, but I woke up in a different dimension, different world, and even the people were telling me that they're gonna give me another chance and stuff. It was so weird and so crazy because I woke up out of a hospital bed in a different world, and it was and I was in a coma for 7 days. What happened? My kidney, my liver, and my everything collapsed at the same time. So I jumped out I mean, I jumped off a second floor thinking I was Spider-Man. I was on drugs. So don't do drugs, kids. This is before this happened 10 years ago. It happened 2009. And I woke up. And what happened? I saw my childhood, my future, my present, when I was child, everything all at once. I saw death before my eyes. Then I woke up, and somebody like in another body, but actually my body. Like it was like I had some something over my brain, and they talked to me, this and that, and then they didn't bring me back, or I ended up coming back and not knowing. I didn't even get to say goodbye to these people, not knowing who they are. So I know these people are watching me. So you might not think you might think I'm crazy or not, but we are actually in a simulation. We're actually being watched. I don't know if it's God or people working through God or work the government or whatever, but we're actually being watched at the right moment and being, recorded and this and that. Everything we do is by good karma or bad karma. Everything's written for us. It's like a book. So we live in a simulation that everything that we do, so when we process something, everything processing. If we go too fast, it might process too slow. Because why? Because it's barely getting there. So yeah. So. But yes, let's keep going.
The image that emerges from this simple process is astounding. Start by drawing 6 points in the shape of a hexagon. Now, roll a die, and starting from point 1, move 2/3 the distance toward the random point, and draw a dot. Now repeat this process. Roll a die to randomly select one of the 6 original points. Then move 2/3 the distance from the dot you just drew to the randomly selected point, and draw another dot. The question is, what happens if we do this hundreds or even thousands of times? Well, here's what it looks like after 100 dots. And here's what it looks like after 1,000 dots. And finally, here's what it looks like after 40,000 dots are drawn. Notice that the outline of the famous Koch snowflake fractal, first described in 1904, appears in the middle. Even though the process of drawing dots is random, this process. Roll a die to randomly select one of the 6 original points. Then move 2/3 the distance from the dot you just drew to the randomly selected point, and draw another dot. The question is, what happens if we do this hundreds or even thousands of times? Well, here's what it looks like after 100 dots. And here's what it looks like after 1,000 dots. And finally, here's what it looks like after 40,000 dots are drawn. Notice that the outline of the famous Koch snowflake fractal, first described in 1904, appears in the middle. Even though the process of drawing dots is random, this image will always emerge.
What the hell?
The image that
That shit is crazy.
Jelly bean.
That we live in a simulation. This is seriously making me go insane and I need answers now. Okay, so I've squeezed every last drop of the toothpaste and you can see how it's all striped. And tell me why when I mix all this toothpaste into one solid color and I refill it into this completely empty tube, okay? It's driving me insane. Why is it striped? Let me show you guys again up close just to prove I don't understand. I need answers now.
What the hell? That is crazy, y'all. I know that, I don't know if they're going to talk about it, but back rooms are different dimensions, alternate universe dimensions. Back doors are part in the map. When you go in a map, is you can't get in there without actually going to a different universe if you cross. So let's say if I walk to, let's say I was a little kid, I'm walking to school the same way every day. And one day I just went through it one day and I went through it one route and not knowing what route, and I just went. And then I end up in a different dimension. And the way to get out of that dimension, you got to walk back the same way you came from. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't know about that. And the way you get inside those back rooms is like the same way you get back in there. You walk inside or driving through a certain street, and you might get to a different back room or back door, how they call it. I don't know what they're talking about here, but let's see. That is like a back door. Whoa. See how that? See that's supposed to be in the ground, grass, but it's a door. This is gonna show other doors. The one that you can go in there, secret doors, secret dimensions. How all the birds dive at one time. Cars appear out of nowhere. Yeah. Goes, gone, yeah. Do not match. Summon and mirror, but not outside. That is crazy. Delay lines. Oh shit. Okay, look. See, I have another story. We also one time I was with my ex and we were driving and I took some pills I'm not supposed to and they were fake. But I knew I was still stable, but she was driving and I told her, let me drive. Right before I drive, I don't know what happened. It just clicked off. I went blacked out. All I remember me waking up out of the sidewalk a block away. I woke up out of the sidewalk and the car I was in, I told her to go. My ex was still in the car, but all my side was crushed in. And for some reason, I woke up, the door, everything, I woke up on the sidewalk. It was weird. Like, I was supposed to be dead. And I glitched. I literally glitched. And even everybody freaking out. How did you get out the car? Even the doors, it was so crushed in. All my side was all crushed in. But none of the windows were broken, and anything. There's no way I could fly out. I was on the sidewalk, and people were taking pictures and cameras and everything. This happened like 6 years ago, y'all. It's crazy. That is crazy, y'all. That is crazy to catch stuff like that on video. All that's real, y'all. We are in third, going on fourth dimension, y'all. So remember that. I hope y'all, they teach you this in school and stuff like that. Thanks for watching the video, and and I'll see you till next time. And I love y'all, and until the next video, y'all. Thank y'all.